We're going to talk to you about cooking premium steaks at home. I have ribeyes, New York strips, and of course a tenderloin or a fillet. What I like to do with my steaks at home is I like to take them out of the refrigerator for about 30 minutes beforehand to kind of bring them up to room temperature. I season my steaks with nothing but salt and pepper because I have a high quality steak. Now I'm going to be cooking these steaks to medium rare to medium. So about 130 degrees finished product. So I'm going to use a thermometer because everybody says they know how to test the steak, but to be quite honest with you, nothing will tell you the internal temperature better than a meat thermometer. This is a 12-ounce New York strip, and this is choice top 2/3 certified Angus beef. And I get it nicely on both sides. Now I'm going to cook this to an internal temperature of 125 degrees. So let's try it on the grill. So one of my tricks when I'm barbecuing or grilling is I don't like to put oil on my steaks because you know when you're barbecuing it has a tendency to flare up and makes a real mess. So I always like to use pan spray on my grill just to kind of get it moist. And you know, not to tear my steak up. I don't want my steak to stick to my grill. So I'm also going to start my steaks at a 45-degree angle, and that way I know which way to go when I'm going to crisscross it or put those nice marks on it, just like a steakhouse. Get beautiful grill marks, and I'm going to turn it back over the other side now for 1.5 minutes. I'm going to let that go. So now we're at the 3-minute mark. We're going to move it back around so we can get those nice grill marks. We're looking at there, get the crisscross. Beautiful. So this is going to be the final turn. So we're going to check out our marks, make sure that we get the crisscross that we want. And we're going to leave this for 1.5 minutes more on that side. And I'm going to do one thing right now. I'm just going to check the temperature, because if you're doing this on the barbecue grill at home, everybody thinks they know how to get a temperature. It's very, very hard, even in restaurants. So I'm going to check my internal temperature on the steak. Alright, so now what we're going to do is we're going to take them off and we're going to let it relax for the 5 minutes we talked about. Okay, this is the time that you get a little nervous about. This is the time to test the steak. And one word of advice when you're barbecuing at home, never turn your back on the steak because I guarantee you it'll flame up. So let's have a look at this. We'll cut it down and voila, beautiful. Now the beauty of this is that's medium rare going towards medium. And to be quite honest, on a New York strip, that's how I like to have it, because if it's too medium rare or too blue, it's very chewy. But if you get yourself a little closer to medium, you will have a super tender steak. There you are. Enjoy. Bon appetito.